Scorpio, welcome to your May general forecast, and this is for singles and couples, okay? So let's see what's gonna be coming your way. Alright. You're going through some changes, Scorpio. But it seems like you are trying to resist the changes that the universe is trying to show you. Alright, but we'll be asking for more clarifications about that. What are those changes that you're kind of resisting and refusing? Well, when it comes to your work, there are actually two things. There's one who's been betraying you and trying to sabotage your work because there's a very, let's say, high and strict competition when it comes to your workplace. And someone is intentionally putting you down, wants to bring you down, and wants to have your downfall. You feel like the opportunity that you have right now is too small, and you're looking for something better, something bigger, and something that you can just freely express yourself, and you can have a bigger challenge, or that you can have a bigger challenge, better responsibilities, and better pay as well. Feeling a little bit insecure about love and sex as well. You feel like you're a little bit off the grid when it comes to that department, and your partner is kind of ignoring your needs, and you're feeling a little bit worried and feeling a little bit left out because of that. You might want to go a little bit organic this month, especially if you want to lose weight. For some, you will be expressing yourself to somebody that is actually different from you, different ethnicity, language, culture, traditions, or could be from another place. And you're kind of daydreaming about, your intimate moments together, especially for singles. All right, let's take a look at that, at those, at those changes that you're trying to resist. And it seems like those are the changes about work, or around work. And you kind of disagree with, whatever your boss is trying to tell you, or I feel like you're working for a new boss. Altogether, even if the pay is, averagely compensating right now, it's like, this is not what you really want. This is not what you really signed for. You hate what the new rules, what the new regulations in the company, especially if you have a like a reorganization, or the company has changed its management, you don't really like the changes that's been going on right now, and you're starting to think that I should just, I should just move, I should just reapply to another company, or I should just go for another company. You used to be happy in a, in a workplace that is actually, um, you used to work in a workplace before that is, a little bit far or a little bit different from wherever you are right now, and you're thinking of, going for the company or going in that same city where you used to work before, because you were so happy before. That place actually fulfilled you. It's just that it just happens that you used to have a like an offer in that place where you're in right now, and you're thinking of going back to the place again. Okay? Well, the good news here is you will be receiving a job offer that is actually either 2 hours or 2 miles away from you. 2 miles is too far. Sorry, too near. Either it's 2 hours or 2 miles. But it's still within the city. But anyway, this month you're gonna have a new job offer. You'll be very happy about it. You'll be very contented. But there is a little bit of a sacrifice that you need to make, or that you have to make, and that is being far away from your loved one. Okay? You will have to reconsider this, because of course that there will be some consequences to each and every decision that we make in our lives, and this is something that you need to balance. If you leave, obviously, you know your partner too well, especially if you're already with somebody, okay? And if you're single, then there will be some things that you need to consider as well when it comes to your family, especially being worried about them. So there will be balancing, there will be reflection, and there will be some tough decisions that you have to make this month, which is, I feel like you'll be able to make the right decision, and you're going back to where you used to be. Plus, somebody from the past coming back into your life, or somebody will be re-emerging again. Either this is a past lover, or someone that you used to know from work, or an old boss or old colleague. And the final is, it seems like a like a mother figure, or someone that is actually very close to you, whom you look upon as a mother, or someone that's older than you, is kind of lying. Okay? There is a lie that you'll be discovering this month, and I feel like it is something for you to think long and hard about, and it will just push you away further. Well, especially if you want to make a decision of, really pushing and moving forward. Now, when it comes to your work, to your career, and to your workplace, which is obviously this is the reason why you want to move and why you want to transfer to another company or another city, someone is intentionally sabotaging your work. Someone wants you to lose your work and you lose your position. With a new foundation and the projects and contributions that you've already had, someone is trying to ruin or destroy that. And this person is very threatened of you. Okay? Their incompetitive nature just calls for more insecurities. Especially they can see that, the management really praises you and likes your work, wants you to lead the project, wants you to lead the team. This person, this very person right behind you, is secretly envious and secretly jealous of you, who's been wishing for your downfall for such a long period of time. I feel like you're very close to this person. You do trust this person, and I feel like your intuition can somehow feel and trying to, point to you that this person cannot be trusted, but you're just ignoring your intuition. And there will be a betrayal, because there will be a confrontation that's going to happen between you and this person, because you will find out what they are up to, or what they have been doing right behind you. They're going to be denying it at first, and this is a younger water sign around you. Okay, this will give you a lot of worries, Of course, you will also be thinking about the things that you have already told them, shared with them. And this is the reason why you shouldn't be too close to anybody in the office. Because everyone in the office, at the end of the day, they are your competitors. Okay? Not all people are actually very vindictive and vile like this, but it is much better for you to keep your distance from people that you know is, especially if they keep on praising you, and they keep on, sometimes they act like a friend, but most of the time they're not. Okay? Now you have to take this lesson, or you have to learn from this lesson, that you shouldn't be too close to anybody in the office. Be civil, be nice, be professional, but you don't be so close to anybody. Okay? Because you're good, you're intelligent, you're smart, and you have a very competitive nature that other people or other signs doesn't want and doesn't like, and they're repulsing it. Alright? And well, there will be good news, and I feel like by the end of this month you will be tendering your resignation. Plus, I feel like you will also be like receiving good news both at the same time. Okay? Well, you will rise up and you will win. Okay, there will be victory that's gonna be in your favor. You just need to accept that there are some things that needs to change, and there are some people that cannot be trusted, and there are some people who will, sometimes even if you're not doing anything to them, they'll do anything to bring you down. Okay, because that is work, and you're all competing for one and the same thing: promotions and compensation. Okay? Now, when it comes to your sex and love life, you're also feeling a little bit insecure. You're feeling like you're a little bit off in that department, and your partner is kind of a little bit refusing, your needs. And this is something that's been worrying and bothering you. You're a very intuitive person, and you're very, okay? It's like you just simply know if there is something, or like a red flag, that your partner has been doing right behind you. Especially if they've been changing a little bit lately, the way they approach you, the way they talk to you, the way they, treat you. You'll somehow feel like, something is off, and there will be some red flag signs that you're going to be reading. There will also be some dramas that every time, this person will try to put up a fight or argument, they're just gonna walk away. But that is gonna be like like their grace exit, just to make a grace exit, or just for them to have a reason to walk away and be with that person that they're kind of being entertained to. And you're gonna go berserk this end of the month, because there will be a big confrontation and a secret that will be revealed. But your partner knows your weakness, so they're going to be wooing you, and they're going to be like wiping off all of those accusations and doubts that you have in mind. But stick around with what your intuition is telling you, because it shouldn't fade away with just one kiss. The key is actually with you. You know the truth, you can feel the truth. Follow your intuition and let it navigate you. Now, you might want to go organic this month, and I feel like for singles, okay? For singles, be careful with the person or with the people that you're gonna have some intimate moments with, okay? Especially if they're gonna be offering you a drink, or if you're just hanging out in a bar, because they might mix something in your drink. Be very, very, very careful, because once you look back into this situation, or into this, to this day, you will have a lot of regrets. Okay? Don't just take anything that a stranger will be offering you, or don't just take whatever somebody that you hardly know will be offering you. I mean, I'm sure you can just buy your own drink, so don't be so flattered if someone will be treating you for, for vodka or just a glass of drink. Okay? Be very careful, look after yourself, and Uh, it's much better to be safe than sorry, you know? And passion, religious factors, and express your love. This is actually for singles, okay? You will be expressing yourself from someone that is different from you, like different in cultures, traditions, languages, ethnicity, okay, or belief. And I feel like this person is kind of wearing a mask, okay? And this also, this also applies for those singles that, if you've been talking to somebody for a long period of time, or for, let's say for a year or for a few months, and all of a sudden they have changed, you have to weigh down the inconsistency versus consistencies of their actions and intentions towards you. If they change, if they used to call you like 10 times a day and now they hardly call you, it means that their attention is being diverted. And even if someone has a problem, we all have our own ways of dealing with our problems and, shortcomings in life. But if someone is really consistent with you, or someone is really, really dear to you, you will find a way on how to communicate, and you will find a way on how to let that person know about your situation. Not unless that you don't have any, that you don't have any intention of taking your relationship to the next level, or you just want to shut that person down. Okay? So pay attention to the red flags, but be positive. Don't be so sure that this is actually the right one for you. Especially for singles who's been looking hardly for love, and who's been looking for, let's say, like a companion. Okay, not really, for singles, especially for single Scorpios, because of your competitive nature, there are a lot of people who's very insecure and threatened of your abilities. Okay, that's why it's a little bit hard for you to find somebody that can match your quality. And for some reason, be careful in going for someone who's already married, okay? Let your friends help you, especially if you're already struggling with your career, because you cannot concentrate in doing some things, that is related to your work, because you've been overthinking and overanalyzing why this person is kind of treating you coldly lately, okay? Know if this person is really worth waiting for, or if this is just worth moving on for. Okay? Now, 5 of Raphael, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace opportunities. For happiness, search for the silver lining. 2 of Gabriel, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Peace, Archangel Azrael, you need this at your work. Release the past. There is more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Well, this is actually a very good thing, especially if you're trying to move on from one situation to another, be it love, personal thing, or your workplace. Okay? Let the universe guide you wherever life is taking you, because right now you're kind of, it's like you don't want to leave your comfort zone. You don't want to accept the fact that there are some changes in your life that you have to leave behind, that you need to sacrifice in order for you to gain more. Okay? Now let's take a look more at singles. If somebody significant will be coming your way better than this. Alright. Ooh, you're really gonna be flirting, or you're gonna be like, well, I can't say displayed, it's a very negative term, but you will be showing more of your flirtatious side to somebody that is different from you. You speak different language, you came from 2 different countries, and I feel like this person wants you to go to their country. But be very careful. Let them come to you first instead of you coming to them. But I don't really feel like this person is for real. Okay? This person is only looking for some physical comfort. Casual encounter or casual thing. That's why I'm telling you that, well, the cards are trying to advise you that not to go to their country, let them come to you. Because if they're really serious with you, they're the one who will be, you know, adjusting their schedule in their life, you know. If they're telling that they're too busy to this and that, don't. It is much better if they're the one who's going to come to you, know your family, know who you really are, and know where you live. There is somebody that is even much more worth waiting for, and that is an earth sign. This one that you're going to be meeting is more of a water sign. That is overly emotional but very playful. Okay, I feel like this person is not really looking for a commitment but only looking for fun. Now the other person that's gonna be like coming your way, you know, you will be meeting this is an earth sign, and this is the one that has more potential of, you know, marriage, long-term commitment, and having a family. And you'll be meeting this person in the bank or in the form of finances. Could be in the stock market, or not really online. This is in person. Either he's a banker or he is in the finances. This person has a background in legal and finances, and he's very much well established. He's a little bit mature than you. I don't see any large gap of age, but I feel like this person is very very intelligent, that they have accelerated or graduated earlier. And this person is still trying to get over another relationship, which is their ex is somebody that they are also working with. So anyway, so you're gonna have two love choices this month. One is somebody that is far from you or from another country. I'm not really sure if this person is also a different language or different ethnicity, but you will have two prospects this month, one earth sign and one water sign. The water sign is only playing around. Alright, so anyway, that's it for you for this month, Scorpio. If you want to talk to me live on the phone, please go and register at my website, sophiaangel.net, and also visit destinypsychics.com. There are new psychics out there who's ready to help you. The new live video and live phone, those are two different modules. So if you have any service related inquiries, feel free to talk to Alpha or Justin. Alright, blessings to you and have a great month of May.